I went back to London for a few weeks and I thought I'd vlog what I got up to. Now, this mainly is going to consist of shopping and food, so if you're hungry, I'm really sorry. So I went to Canary Wharf to a few different places, but we started off in the morning at Olenstein to have a cinnamon social, which is a Danish pastry, which is absolutely delicious. Canary Wharf actually has a shopping centre underneath the station, and it's connected to some food halls and other restaurants alongside the Thames. This is also where you can get the Jubilee line and the DLR. If you do happen to go to the food halls, I recommend DF Tacos. Now we're just heading to Tiantian Market. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but these are popping up everywhere. I've been to a few different locations and this is probably the biggest one I've been to. Now I know it's kind of ironic that if I'm showing you London, I'm showing you an Asian supermarket, but you have to remember that London and the UK in general is very multicultural. So there's more than just British culture for me to share with you. Here is usually where I get most of my Korean food or Japanese snacks as well. These are Chinese Lays, which have like some really unique flavours. So these are like different beer flavoured Lays crisps. I haven't tried many of them, but I did try the cucumber ones and they were quite nice. They tasted like tzatziki. Oh, and there's also these salted egg crisps. They're not, for everyone, but I really like them. Some people say that they're a little bit strange, but I enjoy them. Here is also a good place to get Korean ramen because you can buy it here in the multi-packs. And of course, everyone seems to only just discovered Mogu Mogu, but I've been enjoying this stuff for years, and if you go to the Asian supermarket you can get so many different flavours like cantaloupe melon, peach, watermelon, almost all the flavours that they sell. Here's just like a selection of teas from China, Japan, Korea, like herbal teas, barley tea, that kind of thing, and they also sell some alcohol as well. The selection of Asian snacks has actually improved so much within the last 5 years. I remember it was so hard to get this kind of stuff in London before, and now there's so much choice. And you can actually get like this massive size Mogu Mogu. And of course we have the ingredients for cooking from scratch. These are all different kinds of noodles for making ramen. And of course there's instant ramen as well, like I said. Some of the things I believe were a bit overpriced, like this for instance, the instant tteokbokki. This was £5.99, like £5.99, which is very expensive, whereas the usual one is only £2.99. So I picked up one of these for my brother. And every time I come back to London, I have to stop at Cafe Nero. Now, admittedly, the UK doesn't have that many franchises of coffee shops. Like, we only have like Starbucks, Costa and Nero. And I prefer Nero over Costa and Starbucks because it's Italian coffee, or Italian style coffee, and this pistachio iced latte became part of the permanent menu because it's so good. Now just outside one of the exits of Tottenham Court Road is these kind of projectors on the ceiling and the walls where they show work from local artists. It changes all the time. I've been here a few times and I think this is probably one of the nicest displays that I saw so far. Now we headed into Aesop. Aesop, oh my gosh, they have so many nice products if you love skincare like me, but so overpriced. I didn't end up buying anything, but my brother got a few things. Shake Shack, probably shouldn't have been eating another unhealthy meal, but I'm trying to eat as many of the foods that I can't get in Korea in the UK. Well, we do have Shake Shack in Korea, but I don't think there's many locations. And this was kind of like a spontaneous trip. We went to the Tate Modern Gallery. This was with my friends that I've known since school. I hadn't been to the Tate Modern for maybe 5 years, so the gallery has changed a little bit. One thing I would say is that there was a lot of kind of dark art, if that's the way to describe it. Some of the scenes were a little bit depressing, to be honest. A lot of it was about things like war, racism, refugees, things like that. But it was definitely worth going to see the exhibits. And also I think they need to use the space a little bit more wisely. There were some rooms that were kind of wasted just by doing like projection images. And this is Wagamama's. The end.